Welcome to Back Into Fishing. I'm down here today at my community lake. I haven't been here in over 3 weeks. I just want to come by and see if there's any fish in here I could get tempted to bite a lure or two. I'm down here at the one of my usual spots, the first spot I usually start at, the tree in the water. So we'll get a bait in the water here and see if there's any takers. Well, I've made about a dozen casts here and I'm about to move on. The main reason I stopped down here today is I'm kind of wondering why the water is so discolored like it is. I mean, over the past 4-6 weeks, we've had more than our share of rain, but over about the last 7-10 days, we've had no appreciable rain at all. None of the other bodies of water that I fish are muddied up hardly at all, but this looks like it just rained heavily in this area 2 days ago. That's what this normally looks like about 2 days after heavy rain. So considering there has been no rain and I've been watching the lake almost every day, I can't figure out why exactly it's discolored like this. Maybe a quick walk around the lake will reveal something. Well, it's a start. About a 10-inch bass. Yeah, maybe 9-inch. There's a little stick in the water there, and that's where he was. And that takes me back to when I was here before, thinking about the sub pattern in here. Lone sticks in the water. I've been picking fish up off of, and it looks like that's the sub pattern is still good. Into running for the smallest bass of the year, about 5.5, 6 inches. 2 casts later, out in the middle of nowhere. Didn't even feel him pick it up. First the line was over to the left, then it was over to the right. Then I felt him. I've gotten down here to the bait stealing tree. I just had about a 3-inch bluegill suck into the 3-inch Ned worm. I had him up out of the water onto shore here before he even let go of it. He wasn't even hooked. But other than that, does not seem to be anybody home. Another rookie mistake. I thought I had the camera on, and it wasn't. I just caught bass number 3, about the same size as the first one. Okay, just picked up another one. Actually got him on one of these mini crankbaits. That's the first crankbait fish of the year. I mean, he's nothing big by any account, but we'll definitely take him. About an 8-inch fish. Come on. Yep, he'll be in the water before I can get to him. I just missed, about 5 minutes ago, another bass on that Ned rig, and I don't like naming names, pointing fingers, but I'll tell you why I missed them. I was using a Z-Man Zroom Ned jig head on there, and they have a split wire on it, and it's because of the low overhangs I have here, and I don't get an opportunity to get a good hook set because of the space, and that's why I'm sure I lost it. I got him halfway in before he got off, so I definitely know that was it was a bass, and I'm sure that's why he got off. I have this problem consistently if they're jig heads. I'm just going to go over to the Hazy Daisy Lures jig head that I use. I've had no problems with it, and I think I'm just going to take all the Z-Mans and chuck them. Not a big fish, but I switched over to my trusted Ned head and bass on the line. Just bring my glasses, these would come out a lot easier if I could actually see what I was doing. Another small one, another 6-inch one. I think it's time to move to another spot. Nothing that small fish seem to be here. Number 7, and I missed one here too. Took the worm right off the jig head. I didn't even get a chance to turn the camera on for this fish. Fish number 8. I just got to this spot, threw in the water, and immediately the line took off. About a 10-inch fish, 9.5. For today, that's a little bit above average. It's about 5 feet off to the side of that. 2 casts later, fish number 8. I guess a fish. My line was moving. There was something there for a second, then they hit something hard. Might have been a bluegill running under a log. Rolling again. The fish. They are just all small today. I noticed this pattern last year and the year before, about a month after the spawn. You didn't see any more big fish. It was just small ones like that. So we'll give this a couple more casts and head out to the other side of the lake. Another one, again, not a big one. Came off an isolated piece of wood. This spot hasn't paid off in a while. Maybe there'll be something down here today. Some of the clearest water I've seen yet over on this side of the lake, but still, visibility is probably just over a foot. It's a sticking water out here. Last time I was here, fished this spot, I missed a fish on that. I was using that Z-Man jig head. So I'm not using that now. Hopefully there's going to be a fish on it today. Alright, there was a fish on it. I think, if I'm counting correctly, it's number 11. That I believe is number 12. Not quite a keeper. Biggest fish of the day though. That's 3 fish, 4 bites off this little section here, I think. Maybe 3 and 2, but worth another cast or 2. If I can keep it out of the tree. So ends another day out of my community lake. Wasn't a bad day. Ended up with about a dozen bass today. None of them were keepers, but that's okay. I've come to expect that. So until the next time, everybody get out there, do some fishing. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.